Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? So I'm super excited for this video because we're going to be talking about all the new indie makeup releases from the past week and what I think about them and whether I'm going to be purchasing them or not. I feel like everything is an or not right now because I used up all my purchases for this month for October, so I'm just chilling and hoping and praying that nothing beautiful gets released because I can't buy it until next month. So yeah, this video series is inspired by Angelica Nikis and Samantha March. I'll have both their channels linked down below as well as the community will I buy a playlist. All the accounts I use to make this happen every single week through Instagram and the pictures and information. And then if you're curious what's happening on my face, I have the Natasha Nona Gold on one side and the Alter Ego Goddess on the other. So I did finally film a comparison, which I'm really excited about. I'm excited to edit it and just see how it all comes together because I've been working on it for a while, so I hope you guys enjoy that. It might not come up till next week, but it's coming. It's filmed. Thank you, Jesus. Finally. I feel like I take forever to do anything, and I'm so sorry, but that's just the way I am. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and jump on into the new makeup. We actually don't have that much to talk about this week, and there's only one thing that's not indie, which is Colourpop, of course. Of course it's Colourpop, so let's just go ahead and jump on in. Okay, so first is a little announcement from Give Me Glow Cosmetics, and we don't have a date yet, but they did announce that their Christmas morning palette is going to be restocking. It's going to be coming back. I believe that it was a limited edition launch for Christmas last year. I did think it was really beautiful. It kind of has a mixture of some like reds, some greens, some warm tones. There's some cool tones. Actually, I feel like looking at this palette was kind of a little bit of ahead of its time. It's a really nice color scheme, but I never ended up picking up specifically just because it was limited edition. So it is going to be coming back this year, so that's really exciting for anyone who was not able to get their hands on it. And then next from Nomad Cosmetics, they are releasing a new highlighter. This is their highlighter. This is their Sun-Kissed Glow, and it's in the shade Sydney Bathers. It's a smooth, blendable, and buildable powder pink highlighter with glistening pearls. I feel like they had me at pink highlighter, like I'm all about it. It does look really beautiful. It looks like a nice soft pink shade, and I am really curious to try more from Nomad because I've tried some of their eyeshadows, but I know that they've done some different highlighters and blushes, and I think they did a bronzer palette as well, maybe. So this does look really, really cute. Not something I can see like going out of my way to purchase, but I like it. All right, next from Violet Voss is the new Sparkling Cherry Limeade Mini like fun size palette, and it's available now on the Sephora website. So I kind of just saw this and I didn't really think much of it. I was just like, oh, like, okay, like it's there. Like I feel like Violet Voss has done a lot of different rainbow-esque palettes, and for me, this is just, it's another rainbow palette. It has a little bit of a neon look to it. But I don't know, it doesn't really do anything for me. I'm just like, okay, like that's fine, but I have no need, no want to buy it. Like it's good. I'm completely content without it, so that's a pass for me. So next is a little sneak peek from Kaleidos, and they are coming out with 6 highlighters. I'm very, very curious to see what they end up looking like. I feel like this packaging looks very, very interesting, so I am intrigued. They did reach out to me and ask me if I would like to receive them in PR, and I said yes, I'm very excited. They actually reached out to me like a week and a half ago, and I missed it, and Yeliki even like talked about them. She's like, oh, you didn't get an email? And I'm like, no, I didn't get an email. And so I went back and I did get an email. I just completely missed it, so I probably could have had them in my hands by now, but I don't, unfortunately. So I'll be excited when I do because I've really liked everything that they've released so far. I think that they've done a phenomenal job with their eyeshadow formula. So I don't know, I feel like they have a lot of people on our toes. Like, we're ready. We want to see what's next, and I'm curious to see what colors they do, what route they do, and again, the packaging in general just looks so interesting. Like, I just want to touch it. So excited about those. All right, next is another little restock announcement, and this is from Clionadh Cosmetics for their stained glass collection, which I know is like very, very highly talked about, so I thought I'd go ahead and throw it in here. They are going to be restocking on November 4th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so if you were looking to purchase any of those, they'll be available. I believe that they said that they're only going to be allowing 2 of each shade, including bundles, so You can't go crazy, but I think that's really exciting, and I hope that everyone who wants to get them can. I am a little tempted to make another order, but I feel like I shouldn't. I really, really shouldn't. I'm going to try and have my Shop My Stash Shop review up for the month of October before this restocks, because I did choose to use the stained glass collection all month, and I've been using them, and I have some thoughts. So, okay, oil heater, I'll be back. Basically, I just wanted to get my review up before they went live, but I don't really have anything bad to say. I just wanted to add my opinions. It's not like a don't buy them, watch this first type video, nothing like that at all. So next is actually, you know what's funny is I took my thumbnail picture for this and I was like doing like a face, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna put something like that feeling when your wallet is safe, but actually I think I'm gonna have to take that back, because there is one collection in here that I am all in here for. Like, oh, I'm so excited. So this is from Inglot Cosmetics, and this is their new Amor Eterno collection, and it is so adorable. Just basically the entire collection is inspired by the one of the owner, Laura, her Mexican heritage, and the combination of like the Day of the Dead, El Dia de los Muertos, and I just loved like the introduction video. I thought it was so beautiful. Just the embrace of culture and the heart that was put into this collection was very obvious. And then of course seeing the sneak peeks was really beautiful as well. So you can see from this picture here that I put together, there is a highlighter that has like the sugar skull on it, which is such a cool idea. I really love that. Like, it looks so cool. I feel like that's one of those highlighters like you would get and like never want to use, but it looks like the attention to detail is stunning. I really hope that there's more than one shade of highlighter, because if there's a lighter one, that I would love to purchase that. There's also going to be brushes, which I don't need any brushes, so I'm not really intrigued by that. There's something that looks like it's like a cream product and like a little eyeliner thing, but just judging by the brush that they're going in with, I wonder if it's going to be some type of like cream shadows, which is really interesting. There's going to be some lips, and then it looks like there are two palettes. One is a mixture of greens and oranges. Melt really loves their pop of green, and honestly, I'm not mad at it. Like, just go off. Like, keep doing greens. I won't be mad. So that one is pretty, but I'm not sure. Like, the one half, I'm like, that I probably wouldn't purchase that one. However, the other one that has, like, these mixture of, like, really grungy greens and then, like, bright, like, reds and deep, like, blood red, like, I'm all about that one. That one is really stunning. I also have a Inglot Cosmetics gift card that they gave me because my Gemini palette molded. I feel like that gift card has been burning a hole in my pocket ever since I've had it, and I've had it for like almost a year. So now is my moment. I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to end up picking up from this collection, but I do want to get something. And I think it's really cute, and you guys know I'm kind of obsessed with Spanish, so the whole thing was adorable. So anyways, I'm all about it. It's very, very cute. I'm intrigued. I can't wait to see more. What do you guys think? Are you buying? Because I'm buying. All right, next is the new Kristen Leigh Cosmetics Autumn Vibes palette, and I feel like last week I talked about this and we hadn't really seen any shades, and I was like, you know, with quads, sometimes it's kind of hard because I feel like they're so easily dupable, and I'm like, nah, like I think it's cute, but I probably won't end up wanting to get it. And now I'm like, this is such a beautiful quad. Like, it's super metallic shades. There's one that's like a pink to like an orangey gold, which is stunning. There's like this electric yellowy greeny yellow, like so delicious. There's a really metallic green, and then there's like a rusty like red, and they all look stunning. The packaging is beautiful. If I hadn't already bought 2 palettes this month, I would have bought this. I do really, really like it. I think it's adorable. I've just only tried a few things from Kristen Leigh Cosmetics, and I like it a lot. It's available now. It's $26.99. Which, I mean, might seem like a lot for like a little quad, but I feel like you're getting 4 like really special looking shades. They look super, super intense and creamy metallic just from the way that they look on the hand. So I have a little FOMO. I have a little FOMO that I'm missing out on this, but I do really like it. All right. So next from Bellegant Cosmetics is a new Halloween palette, and I feel like this is kind of like the classic Halloween color story. There's like rich, grungy greens, bright red, orange, black, white, and some purples. I feel like you've got like your witches and just pumpkins, and I don't know. I feel like the whole Halloween color spectrum is here. Like this is the palette that I think of, but I don't really. It's not that I don't love it. It's just it's not. I don't know, like, it's not, like, something I look at, I'm like, yes, I really want to put that on my eyes, like, I'm so about it, like, it's cool, but maybe it's just because I'm not, like, I like Halloween, I do, like, my dream is to one day go to, like, an amazing Halloween party, I've never been, one day, like, I like the idea of Halloween, but I'm not like, ooh, it's spooky season, like, I'm like, ooh, let's have nightmares. I can't even take myself seriously. I like it aesthetically, but I don't want to own it, I don't think. All right, so next, also from Bellegant Cosmetics, is their new Halloween liquid lipsticks, and they've got some really interesting shades here. They've got Spiced Pumpkin, which is such a classic looking color, but I have so many like that. I also really like Poison Apple. Again, a very classic, just deep, deep, rich red. Love those kind of colors, but I don't need it. And then the other shade that is really calling to me here is Witch's Brew. That one looks really unique. That like dirty olive. I mean, I have an olivey green liquid lipstick, but it's more of like a true olive and it doesn't have so much yellow undertone. So that's the one I'm like, that looks really, really nice. Do I need more liquid lipsticks? Probably not, but it definitely caught my attention. All right. Next is a little sneak peek from Beaute, and I'm excited. I'm very, very curious. This is their new... Oh, there's 2 palettes. Oh, I didn't even realize. Okay, that's overwhelming. So they're coming out with a Scarlett Dusk and a Vintage Dawn palette, and the packaging looks so beautiful. Like, that reminds me exactly of, I don't know if anyone else loves, like, coloring, like, the designs like that. Like, I feel like it's so relaxing. I haven't done that in so long. I used to have so many coloring books with those type of designs. I'm not sure exactly what they're called, but oh gosh, very, very curious. The thing is, I love what Beaute does. I'm like, their color schemes, they look so beautiful. I swatched the Flare palette in store last week and it was stunning, like the chartreuse green, stained my arm, is totally worth it. But I feel like their formula, for some reason, it just does not work perfectly with me. I really want to try their new palettes and see if it'll work, and if like I can, if I can make it work, because I really love their color schemes. I feel like I'm always so intrigued with whatever they're doing, so curious to see what happens here. Maybe it'll just inspire me. Maybe I'll shop my singles for something similar, because I don't know. I don't want to buy something and then not love the formula, because I've done that too many times and it's such a waste of money. All right, next, I'm not sure if this is going to be considered indie or not, so I figured I'd kind of put it right in between the indie and the one mainstream that I wanted to talk about. So this is the new Tati Beauty, or did I really just say that? Tati? It's the Tati Beauty. So she is coming out with a makeup line and starting out with this palette, and to be honest, I feel a little torn, because I know that this is not my style, and that's fine. Like, it's completely fine. I feel like the palette in general kind of just looks like it might have came out like 4 years ago. But again, like, that maybe that's just because it's not my style. I don't like pressed glitters, not my style, not super into just a full neutral palette. So I feel like nothing about this is for me. So I'm trying not to judge it too harshly, because it's like this obviously just was not made for my makeup style. So it's like, what can I say? Like, I'm sure someone out there is gonna love it, and I feel like she went ahead and did something that she probably really loves and wants to wear all the time, textures that she loves. I'm curious to see how the launch goes. I'm curious to see who buys it, if people like it. So for me, I look at this and it's a total pass. Just not something I would ever buy looking at this one palette, but I'm like, I'm a little curious to see what she does in the future, and maybe she'll do something purple because I know she likes purples a lot and I would be about that, and maybe she just felt like she had to launch a safe palette first. But also, I just don't like pressed glitter, so even if she comes out with a color scheme I love, I'm not about the pressed glitter life. So yeah, this is launching on October 25th, so it'll be available soon. I would love to know what you guys think of this, if you're ever going to be buying from Tati Beauty, if you like this palette. I mean, I guess the reason why I don't want to roast it is because I can see the appeal. For someone who likes these colors, for someone who likes neutrals and wants a really, really intense metallic, really intense glitter, then I can see why someone would like this. It's just not for me. Alright, last but not least is a little release from Colourpop, and this is their new Bye Bye Birdie collection. And honestly, not really my aesthetic. Not the biggest fan of birds. Actually, I should say I kind of like birds, but birds don't like me. Like, literally, I've been attacked multiple times. So, I don't know if it's just bad memories. Like, literally, my best friend, her grandma, had, like, 2 parakeets, maybe? I don't know, they're like the giant white birds, and one of them was really mean, and it was out of its cage, and we didn't know, and I walked through the house, and it literally flew across the room, latched onto my toe, and bit me, and would not let go. Like, I was kicking my foot, like, please let go of my toe. It wouldn't, and I was literally bleeding. Like, I know that this is off topic, but when I think about birds, I think about that experience. So maybe not. Or it makes me want to start singing some Katy Perry. So the color scheme is fine, I guess. Like, it has a little bit of like pinky, reddy, whatever, but I just feel like I have that. Like, it's nothing mind-blowing. It's nothing that really caught my attention. I do think it's cool that Colourpop has lashes now. I totally forgot to mention that a few weeks ago. I was like, I think there's something else. I'd already talked about 2 Colourpop launches. I was like, there's probably something else I forgot to talk about. And then when I finished, I was like, oh yeah, they came out with lashes. I think that's really, really smart. I mean, I don't need to buy any, but I think it's smart. And then they're also releasing some more of their sticks with this collection, which I do really want to try that formula. But overall, like, I'm not tempted to purchase anything here. I'm just checking Trendmood real quick because I didn't even look on their page this week. And I feel like, I mean, I guess I could mention this. Here, let me just screenshot it. We'll go there. We'll talk about it. Let me see here. Let's do this one. So Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson are doing their like series right now on like the behind the scenes of the beauty community, and the beauty community as in like manufacturing and production stuff. That's what they focused on mostly now. And I thought it was really interesting. Like, I'm gonna watch it. Like, I would I'm watching it, okay? Don't judge me. So I have been watching it because I think it's very interesting. It's a really cool perspective, something, I don't know, I think it's really amazing that Shane's doing it this way and showing it behind the scenes. And I wish that in the beginning he would have been a little bit more clear with what he meant about the beauty community and how he was like showing things, because I mean, I try not to judge things when I don't know much information about them, but I know a lot of people were like automatically turned off, like, really, this is what you're doing? And I think it's actually very, very interesting and worth watching, honestly. I mean, it's a different perspective. So I feel like watching it and watching the process has made me want to purchase the palette. Although I don't own anything from Jeffree Star, and I said that I never would, and I still feel like I never will. So I'm just trying to watch it from a neutral space. I feel like, personally for me, whenever I see all the colors in the final palette, I mean, we do see some now, and you can kind of see, you know, an idea, but I'm going to wait for like actual pictures and swatches and everything. I'm going to probably dupe it as best as I can with my stash, all my stash. That'll probably be a pretty good no drama dupes. Probably going to get roasted for that, but I do think it's a really cool, interesting background, and that's my thoughts. I would love to know what you guys think about it if you're going to buy it. I know people are saying there's like a lot of fluff, but I personally find Shane Dawson's humor very aligning with mine, so I think it's funny. Actually, no, let me take that back. Not the controversial humor. Let's rephrase. not I feel like I just dug myself in a hole. I think like his self-deprecating humor and stuff like that. Like whenever I have a bad day, I literally always want to watch his Vogue interview. I even made Angie and Karen watch it. I'm like, this is my favorite. Just the beginning, just his part, honestly. But anyways, that's my thoughts. I'd love to hear what you guys think. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I feel like recently I've had more of like, I still care about everything kind of thing, but I feel like sometimes I care about things so much that I make it a weight on my shoulder, and I just want to not have that weight and not be so serious about some things. I feel like you can care about something without taking it to the next level, which is what sometimes I feel like I do to myself. But anyways, next is from Inglot Cosmetics, and I also wanted to mention this just because it caught my attention. It's like a little Witch Please duo, and I'm not sure, I think that this is supposed to be eyeshadows, but this is really cute. It has like a green like minty shade, and then a really pretty like light purpley blue, just deliciousness. I mean, I feel like I do not need to buy like a random duo from Inglot. I don't even think they're cruelty free, but I just think that the combination of those two shades together is so cute. In fact, I feel like those two together would be such a nice pairing with the Lunar Beauty Moonspell palette, like your little Moonspell, your little Witch Please. Like, it's an aesthetic. So I don't know. I feel like that caught my attention. Actually, those two together kind of remind me of a NARS duo, but I don't know if it was like limited edition. It might have made me think of a different NARS duo, but I do have this one from the Christopher Kane collection, Parallel Universe. This is super old, but it does have kind of like a purple and then a pink, but it's not quite the exact same shades. I might be thinking of something else. I feel a little less crazy. Alright guys, so that is everything for today's indie makeup releases. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to comment down below what you're thinking about buying or not buying. I'd love to hear y'all's opinions, and that's everything, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.